Welcome back to the Origin Summer Preview 2015. I'm Eric Summerer here with Scott from Arcane Wonders. Scott, we're talking about the Dice Tower Essentials line, which had a fantastic debut last year.
Yes.
For Sheriff of Nottingham. That's going really well.
It's been so fantastic, we don't have anything on the table in front of us. That's how essential they are.
You said you've got only a couple of copies here at the show.
We have an extremely limited amount of copies of Sheriff of Nottingham at the show. Yeah, it has been amazingly popular. It's been just a joy to watch this happen. So, the game was actually, Sheriff of Nottingham was released last November.
Yeah.
Very good appeal. Everyone was very happy with it. And then Tabletop hit in February. It was a great episode of Tabletop. We were very happy with that. So thank you, Geek and Sundry. And then after that, it just exponentially went up and to the right. Everyone was very, very happy. We had a ton of popularity around the game, and unfortunately over the last maybe 2 or so months, it's been out of stock in most places.
Okay.
I'm happy to say that there is a port right now as I speak that is housing Sheriff of Nottingham, and it's on its way to warehouses and to distributors. So by the time Origins is over, hopefully within the next week or two after that, then shops will have that back in stock. So we're really happy about that. And then of course we got more plans coming, down the road for the holidays. Make sure it stays in stock for that. So Sheriff has just been unbelievably successful. We've been very happy about that. So thank you as fans for supporting the Dice Tower and supporting us and making that a reality. It's been really cool.
So what comes next for the Dice Tower Essentials line?
We're done. We're packing up.
Good.
Yeah, it's over. So no, no. We've got a lot. So next up immediately is going to be City of Gears.
Okay.
That is a phenomenal game by Chris Leader, who did Roll For It for Calliope Games. He also just had a recently successful Kickstarter with Grey Gnome Games called Trainmaker. Chris is known for making dice designs. He has dice in a lot of his games. And this one uses dice to manufacture resources. Then you're going to use those resources to explore a city that is all in a fantasy steampunk universe that will then let you build more resources, more abilities, and give you that European worker placement type feel of the game.
Okay.
But the real beauty of the game is it all is done in 4 players over 45 minutes. So it's not a game that you have to play like 2.5, 3 hours and then get the joy of losing to your friend because you made that one wrong move, right? So it can be as quick as 20 to 30 minutes with 2 players or as long as 40 to 45 minutes with 4 players. And it's set in a really beautiful, vibrant fantasy steampunk universe. Really, really excited about it. We've got some really fun things planned for the game. The artwork, of course, a lot of people know that Arcane Wonders is known for really, really good artwork. We've got a really great artist for this, and a lot of people love the direction that we took Sheriff. I think people are going to be just as happy with what we're doing with City of Gears. We do have some prototypes of that here as well that we're going to be showing off, but that's going to be released later this year as well, so look for that one. And then on the heels of that, we've got 2 other games that we've announced that we signed that are foreign games outside the US. So the first one is a game called Royals. Peter Hawes is the designer. He did Jurassic Terror, and he's done Francis Drake and things like that. It's a really, really great game. It's all about influence and control. You're trying to take control of different areas in Europe, and then you're trying to actually influence the members of the royalty. And it's all done through set collection. It's a really, really fun game. Plays 2 to 5 players. Very fast paced. I think the last 5-player game I played only took about an hour, so it was actually really, really fun. So we're very excited about that one. And then on top of that, we also have a game called Onitama, which is very different from even the other ones we've already talked about. And that's probably the best part about the Dice Tower Essentials. So far, every game very unique and kind of stands on its own. It's something that doesn't really bleed the lines between each other. Onitama is a abstract 2-player game where it's very minimalistic. It's kind of a chess variant, although I don't personally really like to go that direction with it because it more so teaches your brain how to anticipate moves subliminally. You only have a certain amount of information in the game. You're trying to capture your opponent's pieces or get your piece to the other side of the board, and you use cards to do that, but because there's a limited amount of information, you know everything that's going to be happening, and your brain starts to just subliminally think 2, 3, 4 moves ahead. Which, as someone who plays chess, and if you or any of your viewers play chess, you know, as a chess player, it can be hard to get people to play you in chess at first with your friends because they're like, oh man, this guy is going to know every opening move, he's going to crush me, and this is not going to work. We've had a lot of chess players look at Onitama and go, I really love this because it's going to get my friends who are a little intimidated to get into chess, which is really exciting. And then on top of that, it's a great portable, small little game you can play with your friends. When Tom first introduced it to us, it was at Gen Con last year, and Tom and I played, I think, literally 8 games in a matter of like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was really, once you get it and you know it, it's fast-paced and it's on the move, and it's really cool. So we're really excited about that as well.
So those last 2 are still sort of nebulous right now. We know they're coming
We're
soon.
shooting for this year,
Okay.
We are shooting for this year. We got a lot of plans for later in the year, and it's all going to matter of, kind of encompassing itself to happen all before Black Friday and make sure everyone's happy. So.
Okay, well, exciting times for the Dice Tower Essentials line. Scott, thank you very much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com.